Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going out there today? I am Lothrid, your lovable loquacious lich lord. Happy to see y'all today. So yeah, we're back with some Skyrim. I did add a new mod to go with some of the others that I've been adding recently. Been kind of quietly, and my camera froze because of course it did. Back to Potato Camp. We'll give this camera another shot and then nuke it into oblivion. Funny, it worked completely fine Sunday, but apparently today it decided that it's not feeling it. I don't know. Anyway, we've been kind of quietly creeping into the adding mods and enjoying it. So we're adding some new content mods now. We've added some, graphics updates and textures, and still have to see what the horses do now. But we're adding some new stuff. So let's get into the game, and then we'll go over what our new kind of restrictions and build and everything are going to be. Drop that back. Boom, and boom, and boom. Hopefully this works. Alright, we're going to load a new prisoner save. So we don't have to go through the whole cart. Alright. And we lost sound. Alright. And the camera. And we're going to restart that. Alright. Camera. We're just going to do this. Let's turn the camera off just to save some space there. Make it easy. All right, let's try this again. Alrighty, here we go. We gotta go. Alright, we're gonna take a little bit of a cue from those guys in the background back here. We're gonna be kind of emulating these dudes back here. See where they get them this time. Couldn't see, but also, yeah, the graphics update is pretty noticeable on here. All right, we are going to go with the oft-forgotten Wood Elf, because we are going to be a combat archer. We are notably not going to be a stealth archer. We are not going to do a single shot from stealth at all. We may occasionally, we will occasionally use stealth, right? We will have to sneak around and do things, but we are not going to be shooting from stealth at all. I'll make that very clear. No stealth archer. Let's do our female. And let's see what we got here. Kind of feeling... Actually, I kind of like this one. This looks pretty BA. Let's check these out. Yeah, we'll go with a little darker skin tone. And I will actually bring her... That's interesting. I want to bring her weight kind of... So she's got to be a little bit beefy for pulling the bowstrings, but not super. She's not the melee warrior, so I'll make her a little slighter there. Maybe even just a little bit. Put her like just in the middle of the road there. All right. A little darker. Nope, don't like the wrinkle face. Let's go freckles. Freckles are cool. Dirt. Yeah, really feeling that. Scars, I do like that one. But let's take a look here. That. That one looks like a little arrow just kind of like skittered across, or a sword or something. It's kind of cool. This side. Kind of feeling that one. That one again kind of looks like something came down like right like that, or like you threw yourself back and either like a spear thrust or an arrow or something just kind of went like that across. Like that thought. We'll go with that. War paint. I usually don't go for this, but on this character I kind of like that. Let's see what else we have. I do like this one. Yeah. Not a huge fan of that one. I don't really like that one. No. Yeah. That one's pretty cool. That one? This one, or like that one? I mean, one of the best parts of Skyrim is just making your character. Alright, what color paint should we have? Ooh, that's kind of... I don't mind that. I think for my daughter we gotta go with the teal. Or the green would be cool. I do like the green. Let's go with the green. Digging the green. Face I'm actually pretty happy with. Face and eyes, let's stick with all that stuff. The mouth, let's just take a look here. Maybe this one. That looks good. Looks good like that. I like the hair. Let's just see if we have any different colors we like. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. Alright, what should we name this character? We need a good archer type character. Always go with like a good, Artemis or something like that. Let me just look something up. Tick. Oh yeah, Flidais. Flidais. Yeah, that was one name. We like it. I like it. Gee, thanks. Alright, so we have to think about who we're going to follow through all this. I think we are going to follow Hadvar, simply because we'll get some more stuff that we want from Alvor. Basically, we'll be able to raid Alvor's stash a little better and get some more things that we want than we can get from Raylof's crew. Doesn't mean we're siding with the Imperials at all. I fully intend to support the Stormcloaks on this one. If we do the Civil War questline, I'd like to. But we also, with the mod that we're adding, we're gonna have some interesting stuff to do, specifically related around Helgen. I'm just checking out some of the new textures and the, kind of 2K graphic update. Like, that mountain peak is crisp all the way back there. And we get a lot more detail on things like the chainmail and like pouches and all kinds of stuff. Let's take a look here. Can't wait to put an arrow in Tullius's head. Yep, that, oh no. Uh-oh. Alright. So, like I said, we are going to, we're going to run through Helgen here, and then, go in with Hadvar, I think. Alright, let's climb the stairs. Dragon comes in. Burns that poor guy to a crisp. We make a jump for it. Drop down. Run past Dingleberry. And oop, that's not good. Alright, and we're gonna run in with Hadvar. So we're gonna kind of speed run through this a little bit. Let's bump him to move forward. He opens us. So, yeah, we are going to... we're going to be playing survival mode, so we're going to have to be a little careful about what all we carry out of here. So example, like iron swords, useless, don't need it. I don't need swords. I'll go ahead and put on these armor just so we have something to protect ourselves a little bit. We're not going to be focused much on armor, right? As a archer, ideally, we're not going to be getting hit very much. That's our plan, is to really not need armor. And also the sorry, healing is 1. Stormcloak gear is really not worth anything. That's the disadvantage of playing, of following Hedvar, is the Stormcloak stuff is just kind of trash. Alright, let's just run through. I'm going to grab these sacks. I don't want the sack of flour. Oh, I can't carry the cabbage. We're going to drop those sacks of flour. That's not doing any good for us. Just takes up room. Nothing in there. Alright, we have a few things that we're going to want to grab in here. So I'm going to try and in here grab those. Grab, I don't know. Yep, that didn't work out too well for us. All right, we're going to let Hedvar come in and engage them then. You can run through here and grab stuff you need, but I want to pick up a few more ingredients than I was able to get. So I think, yeah, if I... Alright, dude, come on. Do it already. We need some more ingredients than what we were able to grab with that. Alright, let's try this again. Hadvar's gonna Hadvar's gonna have to go in and basically clear the way for us. Yeah, no, you can't. Alright, go in. Alright, I am going to back off, let him engage them. Yeah, we didn't pick up a weapon or anything. We're not using destruction magic. No, they've got glaives, looks like. Interesting. So yeah, we have the heavy weapon mod, right? And yeah, it looks like this time they actually got glaives. It's interesting. Come on, Hedvar. You got this, buddy. You got this. Put the smack down on him, Hedvar. You got this. Don't let him get you down. So the idea is basically I don't ever want to use a melee attack. We're only going to be using bows. That's the only way we're going to deal damage. There'll be no melee weapons, no destruction spells, no Atronachs, no followers, no like illusion spells used to no illusion spells. I will specify that used to inflict damage. So no like Fury Frenzy type spell. We can use illusion magic, but not to cause them to kill each other. Right? We could use like a fear, right, or a calm, and we can use poisons that cause frenzy effects, but we are not using spells to do so. Well, Hadvar just God healed himself. Right, Hadvar, hit them back, dude. Like you're just sitting there. You might want to attack. Hadvar, bro, Cephas. See if we can like knock someone out of whatever insanity there's got going on here. Just, dude, hit them. There you go, Hadvar. Hit her. Get it. Finish them. There you go. Take them down. You got this. You got this, buddy. I have faith in you. So far, they don't even care about me, so I can't see their health bars or anything. She's almost dead. I know that, because he knocked her down to her knees. So one good hit and she should be dead. Let's search this guy. Like, this stuff just isn't worth anything. Like, the weight to value ratio is just terrible. And the Imperial armor is better armor, so it's not even like there's a benefit to pick it up and wear it and sell the Imperial stuff. Like, Hadvar, come on, bro. Do something useful. Apparently those may be fixed. Kill her. End it. Come on, Hadvar. Buddy. Hadvar, come on. Finish them. Finish them. You got it. You got it. You got him. And finish her. Alright, Iron Spear. That's what they have. Yeah, that's what's actually got. It's worth some money, but it's heavy as heck. I'll hold on to it for now, but I'm not going to be surprised if I have to drop them. Alright, let's go. I'm not going to wait for him to finish this room. I just need him to engage these guys. Hadvar, I need you to go in and say hello. Alright. Go in there. Block them. Come on, engage. Engage. to do a little bit of quick running, grabbing things we need. We are going to be in survival mode, like I said, so I do need to think about food. Ah, that guy is unhappy with our presence. Let's go ahead and heal. Alright, they're engaged again, so let's run up here. Check these sacks. I'm gonna grab all these eggs, those two things, and we'll grab these rabbits. Alright, let's get out of there. Alright, down here, the torture room. Right, there's already Imperials engaged with Stormcloaks. So, all I want is I need that. Let's grab these. I'm gonna do this real quick. I just want to grab all this stuff. Run in here to grab these things. I don't care about any of that. Let's get out of there. Let's do. I'm trying to pick up as much cash as I can, because I'm going to be down on carrying loot, right? So to maximize my money, I'm going to have to do a couple of, carry a few extra things with me. Or loot extra gold opportunities, I guess. Like I said, I'm not hanging around and waiting for people to get killed. Alright. We're going to give these guys a second to get up here and engage these Imperials. Then we are going to skedaddle across. We're going to basically hug this right wall, jump down, jump across, and run. There will be a Stormcloak guy at the end near the bridge. He will not engage us. He will come running out to the fight. Oh, hello. Apparently... Hello. Let's get across. Then I'm gonna run back up here to find the skeleton. Loot, loot, loot. Alright, got all that. Alright, now, as a wood elf, we have command animal power. Command animal is pretty handy. It goes out in a big burst around us, and any animals, regardless of how powerful or weak they are, everything from skeevers and wolves up through Chorus and mammoths, right? They will automatically not only become friendly to us, so stop attacking us, but they will actually attack anybody else that's trying to attack us, including, like, if you get two members of a wolf pack, right, they'll turn on the third one and tear them to pieces. You can get mammoths and have them attack and kill all the giants in the camp. All kinds of fun you can have with it. We're going to use it in this the spider cave up here. We're going to have the spiders drop down. We'll pop our command animal, and then I need to grab all these spider eggs in here. So let's go. So we need to get the big spiders to drop down. And boom. Got it. Alright. They are currently friendly to us. 1, 2, 3, 7 eggs, and we're out. Bye, spiders. Up here, I'm just going to grab potion, dagger, there. I grab everything in here. Grab that meat and the helmet, and that's it. We're going to run our way up. Don't even care about the bear. Don't even care about the bow that he'll give us, if we hang around and wait. We just need to get out of Helgen. And we have 79 carry weight. Perfect. We are not overloaded. Here we go. We are out of Helgen, quick as a flash. Survival mode. Yep. Here we go. That is definitely going to add some difficulty rating here. Alright. Headed down here, we are going to start our flower picking adventure. As I have pointed out a few times in previous games, alchemy is your friend. Alchemy is the absolute best way to make money in Skyrim. Like, it's not even remotely close. And all these mountain flowers are useful in making some potions that will give us tons of cash. Alright, so we go through here, and I'm going to grab this more tapanella. Best thing you can grab. Ignoring Hadvar's little speech. We are going to... Yep, so there's a little bandit camp right here. Basically, I want to run in. There's a black mage robe in the middle of in this tent. I want to run in, grab that robe, and then run out. This guy is kind of stuck here, maybe. That guy's chopping wood, and there is an archer. Hopefully we can get in, get out without them carrying. I do just want to grab that robe, and then we're out. We're going to head to east. And we're going to head up here to the Shrine of Talos. I'm going to do a quick search of these guys for anything useful, like gold, basically. Nothing that they have is like worth money, so I'll grab that just to be safe. Iron maces are nowhere near worth carrying. This guy I need. So he's got... They always have a enchanted item, and this is perfect. I mean, I want to wear this right now. So we've got the weight. Let's grab everything. There is a wolf. We cannot engage. So let's get moving. Let's get down here. Head down this cliff, head over to the Guardian Stones. And I'm actually going to put on the Mage Stone to start. Which may sound a little odd, but there's reasons for everything. Let's grab the moss. And let's go back down here and across this little river. We need to go visit Anissa's cabin. So we're going to hug this side because there are wolves over there. We're trying to avoid them. If they get frisky, just start running. They shouldn't chase us. We're going to leave Anissa alone and just keep heading kind of northeast here. Yeah, we're going to find this little path down, run all the way up here, grab these flowers, And we're looking for this deer skeleton, which has a flawless emerald. Pick the flower, and then we are going to yeet ourselves off into the river. And basically ride this down to Riverwood. We will come back for the salmon. Holes up there I can't really do anything about, so we're going to leave them behind. Let's run up here, and we're basically going to flower pick our way back. Also, if we see any butterflies, we are grabbing any butterflies we see. Thistle doesn't really do much for us, but all the mountain flowers absolutely do. Yep. Okay. Shut it. Okay. Grab these. Grab those. More tapanella. I desperately want as much as I can get my hands on. So we're up here. That. This is one of the, oh, no, there it was. There it is. I was going to say, was that just one of the fake ones? Sometimes you'll see things that, you know, should be like harvestable, but you just can't get them. In this case, it was actually real, so all to the good. Alright, we have things now. Let us go talk to Elvor. I am going to do the Feindel Sven Caper. You hope, yep. Alright. Basically, I'm going to side with Sven because I need... he's got better stuff at his house. To be honest, he's got more things that I care about. Camilla, Feindel said to give this to you. Yep. I will. Don't worry. No, I'm not. Sven. Camilla won't be spending any more time with Feindel. Gives me some cash. I'll tell him to follow me. Right. I want to trade some things. I want everything you carry. Thanks. And then you just stay here, bud. Yeah, you do that. Meantime, I am going to go loot your house. Apples, don't really care. Basically, I want all these herbs and especially these garlic. I get all this meat. I'm probably going to run, yep, starting to run low on carrying capacity. These potatoes. There. I'll take that. Yep. All this wine is good and saleable. Oh, there we go. That's a nice meat. Actually, all this is good because I can sell the tusk. The gold. Those. Take all that stuff. Oh, hello. No, this actually is not even hurting us. We'll take that for now. That's going to be a tricky one if I want to switch that, because there is a backpack that gives us bonus bow damage. But with what we're going to be doing, we actually are going to want extra magicka pretty soon. That one's going to be tricky. Alright, let's sell him some stuff real quick. Save anything that's disenchantable. Sell ring, necklace, boots, gloves. Sell these one by one. So we're trying to get our speech up. That wine. Rest of this I'm gonna need. There we go. Food ingredients. Yep. We can sell that. Basket. Garnet. Yep. Hold on to the emerald for a minute just because we can get better prices for it. That stuff we'll sell across the street. Alright, cool. Let's go talk to Alvor. He'll give us some stuff. Alvor. Alright, dragon attacked Helgen. We escaped together. And your platter is flopping around. You must have seen it. Yep, absolutely. We'll go talk to Bogrif eventually. Alright, let's grab food. Alright, garlic, potatoes, leeks. Oh, out of my way, Sigrid. I need your food. No, I'm down in the basement, so let me take a look down here while I'm here. Basically, I'm not going to take anything that's marked steel. I'm not trying to steal anything in this this game. What did I grab that's too heavy? These gauntlets. Or sword. Drop a sword. Gold and Horker Tusk. There we go. And we are taking all those herbs up there. Gold and a potion. just a little over. What do we have too much of? Can drop that for sure. Oh, we can drop that. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for Hadvar to come back. We can do a little bit of cooking here to get our food, or our weight down a little bit. I don't think, I can make some vegetable soup already, yeah. I can make 2. We're gonna need salt pile. Horker loaf is good, but weighs a pound. 2.1. The rabbit is better on a weight ratio. We got 9 rabbit legs. I do not want to use up all my salt pile on that. Sorry. We're gonna alright, let's see if we can sell all these weapons and stuff over here. That's another reason I didn't sell him my there we go, speech is up. Gauntlets, helmet, ring. Oh, good. Alvar is there. Awesome, dude. Alright, so let's do. Let's go ahead and do this smithing quest. Hide helmet. Frot, what is up? Careful grabbing buns indiscriminately. The flappy ghost basket. Oh no. Frot out of here just trying to get banned, man. My spear and magic helmet. Yep. Alright, cool. I'm going to sell you that helmet right back to you. And we're good there. I'm going to hold on to the daggers and stuff. What do we have? 86. Perfect. Alright, we're going to grab all these ingots. And then anything that's not marked steel up here. Let's talk to you. Sell you those right back. Alright, I need to see about. Yep. 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. Had a little emergency I had to go take care of. How'd the rest of the game go yesterday? What did you see? How far did you get? So I want to get the hunting backpack. So I need a corundum ingot and 5 leather. I've got 2 and I've got a cowhide to give me 3. I just need the ingot basically, and I can make the backpack. That's good. Yeah, the one Riley was playing. Yeah, how far did you get? I guess. What all did you see? What was the last thing you saw? Do that. Use the tanning rack. Let's make some leather. Let's make a backpack. Oh, after the dogs? Yeah. So, let me get this real quick. I'm going to make the backpack with the bedroll because it's cool. And it's going to give us 10% bow damage. So, after the dogs, the party entered the tower and fought a spider. That I think the spider didn't do a whole lot. I think it may have tagged one of them. No, it didn't hit any of them. The spider was terrible. The spider fumbled a bite against the barbarian, which led to it being sickened for 2 rounds. Then so it fumbled the bite, then it got hit, backed off, tried to shoot a web, splattered that just into the ground. I rolled like a 3 on my 2 hit, and then got destroyed. So the spider got taken care of pretty easy. Then they went around the base, climbed up to the 2nd floor. Went in. They met they don't know what it is yet, but they met a shocker lizard that did 1 non-lethal electric damage to one of them, and then the witch actually befriended it with just incredible diplomacy. I mean, I think she rolled like a 23 and 24 or something in 2 separate rounds. So basically, it's following her around right now, very friendly like. They opened a door and fought 2 juvenile hobgoblins that talked smack and didn't live up to it. One of them said the kid is locked up somewhere in the tower, and they will be Zagreb will take care of them. Or they said, tell us where he is and we'll let you go. And he's like, my life's already over if you let me go. I said, what are you so afraid of? And he said, Zagreb. So they don't know who Zagreb is yet, but they're looking. And they found a couple of things in the armory there, like a masterwork silver dagger, a masterwork light steel shield, and a cool banner with a bird made of flame on it. So yeah, that's about as far as we got. Next session is when things are going to start getting interesting, I think. Yeah, I am looking forward to it. No, Kels is only moderating. She's not playing. She is more than welcome to, but at the moment she is just a mod. Let's go veggie picking. we are going to be relying heavily on vegetable soups for a very different reason than our previous ones, right? Basically just because it's a great source of staving off hunger. It's going to be easy to have. So we're going to be eating a lot of vegetable soup in this character. The stamina recharge really won't enter into it. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll spend the night at Alvor's for now. Let's go ahead and sleep till morning. Let's go ahead and eat a vegetable soup. And let's make some. Alright, I need the X. I'm going to do just a little bit of wood chopping here. Yep. I need Flaminita. Let's pick those. We're just gonna chop one chunk of wood here. That's all we need. All right. From here, we're gonna go. Let's grab this one. Flower. All right, we're gonna. Oh, there's another flower. I just missed. Got you. All right, let's get up on this bank. Gonna start making our way to Whiterun. I need my mushrooms. Those 2, 3. Psychedelics, yeah. There should be one. There it is. All right, where's the pickle? There it is. 7, 8, and run past the wolf. Ah. Let's grab that one. Let's grab that one. Can't help myself. Gotta pick it on our way out. Alright, we are gonna make our way down. Actually going to make my way over to the crossroads here. Let's grab that on the way. Actually, yeah, let's go down here to the giant fight. Sure. Ooh, butterflies. Butterflies are super useful. And leeks. Alright. Taters. I'm out here gardening while they're fighting a giant. Don't mind it. Oh, there's Rayloff still in a hurry to watch me farm. Come tell me about how we should split up to not be suspicious, but also I'm going to walk with you for the next mile telling you everything about this place. Alright, there you go. You guys got it. I have faith in you. Bye, giant. No. Still up? Come on, finish him. Y'all had him down. Oh! Arrow right in the back of her skull. Ouch. Yeah, you might want to talk to your friend there. Iron arrows are useless. Hey, Ella. Hey, you didn't look like you needed it. Yeah. Alright, cool, that's nice. Yeah, you already said that. Thanks. I'm going to take these chicken eggs. Nothing else here I care about, really. Alright, we are going to pick our way back this way. And yes, got to get my psychedelics. We've got some more tapenella. One of the best ingredients you can pick up. More tapenella is one of the 3 ingredients that go in one of my favorite money-making potions, which, yeah, is basically because of the 3 ingredients in there are actually able to be grown if you have like a farm or a homestead that has anywhere you can plant things, and you can grow infinite amounts of them, which means you can effectively generate infinite income. Those 3 are Mora Tapenella, Fly Amanita, and Dragon's Tongue. And we will definitely demonstrate the economic value of alchemy, and especially that potion, plenty of times. Meantime, I am looking for more butterflies. I need butterflies, man. Where are they at? Where are all my butterflies at? Usually there's hunkatons of them down here. I think I did just see, yep, there's a couple. Specifically, I want blue butterflies, but any butterflies will make us happy. There are more butterflies to be had up this way. Typically. Yep, there's some. Also, lavender is very useful. Grab you. You. I'm a little hungry, but not worth eating a whole soup at the moment. Oh, hello. Goat just flew into the air up there. That's always fun. Alright, this farm has what? Oh, what do we got? Leeks. Leeks are super important for our vegetable soup. Alright, come on. Grab the eggs. You can harvest the eggs. I have faith in you. Wheat is also very useful. Let's grab wheat. Grab lavender. That wine bottle is apparently not grabbable. Salt pile, yes. Tomatoes, yes. Oh, more leeks. If we have a farm or other plantable property, you can grow everything but tomatoes. Apparently, tomatoes just are in Skyrim. You can't grow them. So that's one thing that, yeah, if you're playing on survival mode and trying to find good recipes or anything, tomatoes are a premium to find in barrels. That's the only way you can find them, is either find them in barrels. You can find them like laying around in like kitchens and stuff. And I mean, the last your last resort would be like buying them off vendors, but why? You mocked me for looking for rubies and rubbish, but I mean, I found like salt pile and tomatoes, which to me are about as good as rubies. So, you know, neener, neener, neener. Let's grab that, though I don't really need it. All right. I think we've about picked this area clean, of at least of whatever we wanted. I don't really need any more cabbage. Some more stuff there. Let's just pick everything we see. Paved road or dry creek bed is a feature. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the texture and graphic update mods that I installed, I think they've got most of the stuff pretty clear now. There definitely have been, you know, there's definitely stuff in Skyrim that you're like, okay, I think I know what you were going for, but no. But I think right now it's pretty good. All right, to the gates we go. And we are going to try to do this with essentially no crime. Let's do a persuade. Yep, that's fine. The flying goat is featured. Oh yeah, the flying goat. I mean, how else are you supposed to attract people to your town if you don't have flying goats? I mean, just keep picking flowers, man. Potatoes. Oh, get out of my face, Nazim. Nobody likes you. Literally an entire world of people you've never met hate you. I mean, I think the Flying Goats was the original, you know, thought about trying to get people to come to Amsterdam, right? It was like, look, we can either have, you know, legal weed and prostitution, or we can have flying goats. And you know, the goats, I think, almost carried the day, but you know, they decided at the end to go the other route, and you know, I think in retrospect, it's worked out for them. But you know, it'd be interesting to see what would have happened if they had gone with the goats. Alright, let's talk to Carlotta about Mikhail. Let's talk to him for you. Where is a beggar? I need a beggar. Here's flowers. Let's just grab salt pile. Perfect. Alright, we are going to have a stockpile of ingredients like nobody's ever seen. Red flour, honestly, is kind of the least useful of the flours, but we can still use it. So, I'm not angry about picking it up. Let's see if the baker's in here. Brenuin. I don't see him. But we can talk to Hulda. Some of the firewood. That now means we have the run of the inn now. Let's go see if we can find a beggar. Pick all this stuff. Yes, have a gold piece. Alright, gift of charity, perfect. That now means we can pass our speech check. Salt piles. Alright, Mikhail. You are a jerk. Leave Carlotta alone. Persuade. Speech increase. Perfect. Let's go talk to Carlotta again. Kale will leave you alone. 250 bucks, and we can take all her stuff. So I want all that garlic, we want these elves ear, and we want all these vegetables. Alright, we got all that. Alright, salmon steak, tomato, eat this apple pie. Basically, we're just grabbing anything that's useful to us. Salmon meat, salmon meat, and salmon meat's going to be our primary like meat. Simply because it's you know, for the weight, it only weighs a 0.1 weight unit. Pick that up. A roast beef just weighs too much. Oh, that's nice. We're not stealing though, so don't need to take that one. Nope. I mean, that's good advice for anybody, right? You don't know a woman until you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. Although I think the fist fight might be a little uncalled for in many cases. Let's grab all the alcohol. Like the venison, like that's 2 whole weight units. I don't need to be hauling that around. The beef is only 0.2, but the salmon just weighs a 0.1. Let's grab all that. Grilled leeks. Yeah. Alright. Obviously we're getting hungry. Alright, move Sadia. I need to cook. What does a beef give us? Alright, we can make. Let's go ahead and make them. Make them all. We're gonna have no problem with food for a while. And then, yeah, we've got, let's go ahead and make all these. Pheasant, rabbit is actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and make them. Pheasant, again, is a little too heavy. And it weighs twice as much as the rabbit or the salmon for the exact same hunger, so don't care. Horker loaf weighs a whole 1, whereas I can get, you know, I can carry 10 salmon for what I can carry 1 Horker loaf. Cool. That gives us a good basis of food. Oh, and I forgot to grab these herbs. I'm not going to grab any more of those. No, go away. No one was asking you any. So More tomatoes, perfect. Potatoes. We'll grab that. Alright. I can't steal these, and they're in my way. Alright. Let's drop off food here. I'm not going to need carrots. I just need those and those and those. I do not need 40 vegetable soups. I'm going to carry 10 and those. Those. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to put these away and just stay with my rabbit for now. I think everything else pretty much I can sell off that's not, immediately edible. And this one we're going to put those. These we're going to go disenchant. To do the Rockstone, aren't we? I think so, but I am going to put those on. Alright, let's do an hour. Got well rested. Let's go ahead and eat a... Let's go to Bellathor. Got some stuff to sell you.
Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Potions. Bread. Those. And 20 apples. Alright, that's better. Books. I need to go through all the rest of that stuff up there too. I'm going to keep Whiterun is kind of my base of operations, I think. For now, anyway. We may move it to Riften at some point, but at the moment, I'm going to keep it here. Alright, let's drop. Actually, yeah. Alright, and actually, let's read this. This is the guide that we, for the DLC, the mod that we did. Alright. Welcome to Helgen Reborn. Mod is loaded, adventure's ready to begin. Make sure the bandits that take over Helgen are enabled 4 days after Unbound has completed, but you must enter Whiterun to enable them. So check the gates leading into Helgen. If they have spikes with bloody body parts, good to go. If not, wait somewhere else. So that's fine. We're going to have some things to do for a couple days, so we're not going to be going straight there. Enter Whiterun through the main gate, not by fast traveling. Go back to Helgen. Kill them and they haven't respawned. Alright. Run through the cave to make sure all the triggers that run during Unbound have been activated. Okay, check the fort to make sure you have bandits. Run through the cave. Save. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so basically we're going to wait a few days and then we're going to head back to Helgen. Alright, at the moment, first thing we're going to do is run up to Dragon's Reach. We have a few things we need to do before we think about going to rebuild Helgen. Let's go talk to Farengar. Are you the only wizard? Yep. Arcadia. Yes, I'll take them. Let's go to the Enchanter. Alright, we're going to disenchant the Mage Robes. The Thalmor Robes. And the Hood. I'm gonna tab out of that. I don't. I'm gonna sell you the Novice Robes. And we're gonna buy Muffle. That's it. Let's read Muffle. Let's get going. Alright. What does Muffle take to cast right now? 127, right? And we have 100 Magicka, so alright, let's get these Nordic Barnacles. Should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8. Actually, I think there's maybe. Are there 10? I think there's 8. Alright, 8 Nordic Barnacles. That's what we wanted. Let's pick some more flowers up here. Alright. Should be some hanging moss around here. Yep. Grab you. Grab those. All right. Let us go talk to Arcadia. Here's some frost salts. Give me some stuff and we can loot this place. Alright, that should be it. And I need fish barrels and more salt pile. Elves ear, frost miriams. Alright, let me see here. Where's my list? Yep. Alright. Let's see. Let's go grab some ingredients. We need to do a little potion making. Alright, so I've got... Let's put everything away. Alright, purple flower, frost miriam, and wheat is a good one. So I've got 10 miriam. Let's grab that. Purple flower. And wheat. Grab that. We'll also grab elves ear, chicken egg, spider egg. I've got 8 spider, 7 chicken. Oh, and elves ear, 7. Let's put 1 of these back. That should get us going good. Blue flower, hanging moss, and lavender. How much do I have? 3. And 3. Alright. What else do I have? A death bell, salt pile. Garlic or jasmine, I don't want to use those up. Red mountain flower works. Alright, let's go make these. These are gonna give us, let me make sure, do we have well rested still? Yes. potions. Alright. Now we would be leveling 20% faster if we had the Thief Stone on. Actually, we could go... Yeah. Alright, slight change of plans. We need to go back to Riverwood. I want to go back to Riverwood real quick. We want to pick up the Salmon Row and activate the Thief Stone. Yeah. That'll be worth it. Yeah. So I kind of want to go, well, you know, wait till 4 days have passed before we can really lock in Helgen. Don't quite have enough money to just buy a horse yet either. It's alright, we're going to get Frost. Frost and the lineage papers and the kind of extra cash in there is basically the only thing we're going to steal this entire game. So we'll probably have, we should have like in our crime statistics, which are here. We're gonna have items stolen will be 2 for our entire game, and horse probably 1. I mean, I think it counts. All right, run past the wolf. Alright, I'm going to show you the easy way to go salmon fishing with a wood elf. There is still enough light, we will be able to do this. Alright, so you want to make sure that your command animal is available, which it is. So there's some wolves up here. We're going to have to wait or try to get by, which is fine. I kind of want to also lock in Ember Shard Mine. So right now I'm going to... The first thing I want to do is get these salmon. So there you go. Wolves, let's run. Made it out to the river. So basically the way this works is when the salmon are jumping, we're going to command animal. So we're going to wait for our 1, 2, and now we should have a whole bunch of salmon roe and dead salmon here. Basically, all the salmon in that that run right there should be ours. So let's see how much roe we got. 9. It's so low. Oh, there's another one. There's 10. I know I have been able before to get like 11 or 12. but it's okay. It's not the end of the world by any stretch. So the potion is salmon roe, garlic, and Nordic barnacle, which apparently, and I'm not saying that, I'm not claiming this. This is what I have heard from others who have far more hours and time and energy invested in Skyrim than I do. That is actually apparently the most expensive potion that you can craft. It is more expensive, more valuable than any Giant's Toe potions. And again, Giant's Toes are incredibly difficult to find, whereas Nordic Barnacle is all along coasts, and I mean, you saw there's 8 of them up by Dragon's Reach, right? Activate the Thief Stone, because Alchemy actually falls under the Thief. I think it actually falls under here, as opposed to the wizard or the mage. Let me double check that. Let's double check. Yes, it does fall under the thief. So we will get a 20% XP bonus on alchemying now. Let's grab a couple random flowers that we had missed on the way up. Thistles, I don't care about. Thistles are not worth anything. Basically, I just want these mountain flowers. Run past the wolves, run, run, run. If we have to, you know, jump back in the river. Just avoid them for now. Again, we don't have any. Oh, there's number 11 on the salmon. Yeah, we've got 11 row now. That's better. Makes me feel a little better. Salmon roe is difficult to find, I'll be honest. So there's this run right here that has, you know, depending on how you do it, you'll get, you know, 8 to 12, somewhere in there. Then on the way to Whiterun from here, if you follow the river around, there are a series of falls that have salmon that you can catch. It's a little harder to use the command animal blast on them, but you can get them. You know, you can catch them. I'm going to rent a room. Sleep till morning. Alright, we leveled up. Magicka. We need our magic to go. And we are going to actually go ahead and upgrade our archery. You know what? No. I'm gonna get alchemy, by golly. Since I'm doing that first, we're gonna level up a couple more times before we even get a bow. So I'm not worried about it. We are hungry. Let's go and eat our soup. And we have an alchemy lab right here, conveniently enough. So let us start alchemying. So, again, we're going to do elf's ear, chicken egg, spider egg. It's going to give us 300 bucks. Alright, we got that. hanging moss, lavender, and blue mountain flower. It's another 300. Boom. Alright, we've leveled up again, right? And then we're going to do a frost miriam, mountain flower, and wheat. And this is another 383, right? These are all just, they're everywhere, right? Alright, our alchemy is up to 28, almost 29. We've leveled. Let's go ahead and level that real quick. Magicka again. This one I will go ahead and put into archery. We're gonna want this up. We're gonna want that. This is kind of cool. Zoom in. This one slows time while you're zoomed. Extra discipline. Power shot is, we're gonna want that. So a little less. That one's okay. Quick shot we're gonna want. So we may or we probably won't even get up this line. We want everything up this way. But yeah. Alright, we now have a bunch of potions that we can sell. Let's see if Lucan has any money to buy our stuff right now. He does have $700. So, what can you buy? Alright, cool. 17. I'll just go ahead and sell everything he's got. And we leveled it. And Alvor. Alvor's playing King of the Hill. Let's go and do another sleep real quick. Again, we're leveling up pretty quickly here, which is what we want to do. We need to get leveled up a little bit. We need our Magicka to get up. We're going to have a pretty substantial need. Let's go ahead and overdraw 2. Perfect. Alright, it's about time to go try to get our bow that we're going to be using for a long time. Let's go ahead and head up that way. Of course he comes around and snipes us. Make sure he hasn't given us rock joint. Nope, good. Ay, ay, ay. All right. First things first, let us get... let's go back into Whiterun real quick and sell off these potions and drop off as much of this stuff as we can. Like our ingredients that we're carrying. We won't need them too much. Oh, I do want to save one healing potion, don't I? Yeah. So we will hold on to one minor healing potion. Let's start with Arcadia. See what she can buy from us. Alright, we're going to try to sell you. You've got 130. Alright, got you. Let's go see Bellathor. Let's see what else we need to sell off real quick. Basket of plate. Let's just get rid of that stuff. Alright, here we go. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Perfect. Alright, we've got a bucket load of cash and we are on our way. Let's sell the woodcutter axe here to Adrienne. Alright, we are good to go. To Riften. A little bit of business we need to conduct in Riften. Riften, my good man Bjorlum. Alright, let's talk to the Riften Guard. This is a shakedown. Speech goes up. I like the halberd now. I like it. Alright, we are going to stay over on this side. Let's just check these barrels. Oh. Oh. Actually, yes. Here, have it. Our speech is up. Let's go talk to Maul. Passing through. Who are the Blackbriars? Dirt. I'm not clean myself. Speech goes up. Nothing. Go away. We want to go over here. Talk to... I'll have to wait till morning. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Oh guys, bunkhouse, let's get a night's sleep here. Sleep till morning. Harvested. Famished. Ooh. Let's eat that, and let's eat a salmon. There we go. Now we're happy. Let's go talk to Wujita. If I can catch her. There she is. You might lose your job. Here's a healing potion. Alright, so she's going to give me a silver garnet ring. Cool. What do we have active? They're talking. What kind of trouble are you in? Tell me the details. Yep, yep. I'll help you. Alright, let's go find the beggar here. Have a gold piece. Let's go in the meadery here. Talk to Ungrian. Tell me about Maven. Tell me the truth. Alright, cool. Alright. Our speech is now 25, so we can pass those speech checks without the coin. But it's all good. Let's go into the BN bar. Sapphire. This is a setup. Yep. Now we have just a couple things we need to do while we're still here. Potatoes there, okay. There, we're getting a salt pile, which is good. Alright, Honor Hall Orphanage. We're going to need our knuckles for this one. In case you don't know, it is what it says. It's an orphanage. And it's run by a lovely lady named Grelod the Kind. Grelod is horrible. And you'll see that in a second when you see the way she's talking to the kids. Extra beating. So you get a standard beating, and you're getting an extra beating. And don't even think about adoptions. Yep. And we gave her the suplex of doom. And you know what? Just for it, I'm going to rob you too. And the kids are laughing that Grelod is dead. Now, even though we murdered her in front of everybody, we're never going to get a bounty on that. It'll never come back on us. It does go into our crime stats. Doesn't it? Nope. It is not a murder. It is not an assault. Even the game says, yeah, that one's okay. We're good. Alright, so we've Got that. All right, we just need to go talk to Shadra about his debt being paid off, or forgiven, or whatever. I don't need more potatoes right now, thanks. Oh, Shadra, good news, buddy. Fish barrels are good. They have salt and salmon. So this is good on every front. Shadra, you're good. So basically what we've done is we now have 2 invisibility potions, which is what we need. Between those and the muffle spell that we bought, we are now able to go get our bow. Also, because we have helped out the inn, we can now borrow a horse. I'm also going to go around and grab a canis root. So, I'm going to grab this horse. You'll notice it does not say this to steal. So now that I've ridden it, it will follow me. And like the carriage. Let's go to Windhelm, please. We are cold, which, yeah, makes sense. Let's take that off. Convenient horses. Let's take this horse and ride up to... 500 gold. Holy cow. Ride the horse. And get me up to the city, horse, because I'm freezing to death. I need to do the actual quest there sometime. But I needed to go. I needed to get up here. I'm just gonna sit in here for a minute. We're warming up. I need to eat something. Alright, we're fine there. Let's give it a second to warm up, and then we're gonna go visit the Arantino boy. Alright, where's... Yeah, let's stand here. Let's keep salmon going. Ooh, we got a lot of salmon. Rabbits. Let's go around here. Up this way. Why am I moving slow? What do we have? Don't care. Let's grab a couple of things out of here. Yep, yep. You're right about that. Ooh, yes, please. Are you okay? Because this does not look healthy. Yeah, you did. She's not kind.
She's terrible to all of us.
Yep.
Ran away and came home. Black Sacrament. Now you're here. You killed all the kind.
I already killed her.
I knew that. Oh, and please take this as payment. It's no
Alright, we're going to take that and that. We're going to take the heart and the flesh. Perfect. Alright. Got all that. Now let's go back to the inn and sleep till daytime. Because we need daytime around here.
Got some fresh baked. Sure thing. Sure. I'll show you to your room.
Don't worry, I got it. Wait till 7. We're rested, we're hungry. And eat a soup. Probably eat a rabbit. It's fine. All right. Oh, wow. That's right. Alright, we're going to ride this up to Kynes Grove. First, we'll find that and get a bunch of Dragon's Tongue, Flaminita, all that good stuff. Actually, we're just going to find Kynes Grove, and as long as we're not getting cold, we'll push on. How about that? We'll come back and do an ingredient run around Kynes Grove because there's a whole lot around here that we're going to need. Beyond just the Dragon's Tongue and the fly. Alright, found you. Now we need to go find the Atronach stone. So we're going to kind of stick to here. We'll ride past the giant real quick. Oh, we want to find this Kronvanger cave. Yep, we're going to come back to you. Let's head up this way. Pretty sure it's up this way. We're going to keep our eye up on our radar for a standing stone. There's Fort Mall, which is where we're going to go. But first we got to get the stone so we can get it. There's a mine. There it is. Showing up on our radar now. Water crossing. Okay. Here comes our stone. There it is. That's what we're looking for right here. Atronach stone. Alright, let's do a little quick pick around here. Alright, Atronach. We have a larger magicka pool, but we recover it slower. It's fine. Now, we should have 180 magicka. We need like one more level, I think, to be able to actually cast this. Well, let's go get it, because we'll be able to get that level pretty easily. Alright, Fort Amal, here we come. Some corundum if we had a pick. It's an interesting sound. Oh. Yeah, let's not do that right now. Let's avoid that. Here we go. Oh, there's a wolf. No big. We are here. Oh, yeah, we need to go west for sure. All right. Here we go. There's Fort Mall. Let's go ahead and drop a save down just to be safe. And let's see what we can do here. More holes. Love it. Alrighty. We're gonna go pull off a heist. Where is the mall? Is that it? Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Yeah, so basically I want to follow. It should be like, yeah, down here. Yeah, Fort Mall should be down here. Yeah, we got a little bit of ways to go. We could follow the left-hand bank, which is fairly clear, other than there's a right there at that shack, there's a saber cat that will jump out and try to eat you. Other than that, it's pretty clear. Yeah, there's the saber cat. If we kind of avoid it, should be relatively okay. All right, that works. Oh, hello, my horse just decided to sidestep. That's cool. There's a mall. Gotta get back to that. Hey, look, there's some salmon jumping. Maybe we'll come grab these rapids, or these, yeah, these rapids next. I've never done those. Let's eat. Grab it there. Alright, we're gonna cross here. Gonna come up from this side. Go Skyrim horse. Alright. So, here's what we're going to do. We need to hotkey these potions. So, boom. I'm going to make those 2. We're also going to activate Muffle. Alright, we're going to get off the horse and walk through this crack in the wall directly across the courtyard to a door. At the door, we're going to hit Muffle and Crouch open the door. As soon as we go in the door, we're going to drink an invisibility potion. We're going to walk across the room to a bucket. Grab the bucket and the book inside. Then invisibility potion again. And walk back out the door. If we do it right, the two mages in there will not care about us, will not notice us, and will not freak out. And then we can come out the door and run out way. That's in a perfect world. So let's see what happens. We're going to drop a save. Alright, and alright, let's drop that. Walk across. Drop down, open the door, drink potion. We are muffled. Drink. Walk around them. Out. And run. And we're out. Cool. And our horse stayed here. Perfect. And now we have the bound bow. Yep, bound bow. That is going to be our bow from now on. Let's activate that. Bound bow is now going to be our number one. Healing is going to go drop down to 2. But right now, yeah, it costs us 183 to cast. We have 180. We still can't cast it, but we'll be fixing that very shortly. So for now, I'm just going to ride back to Windhelm. Get back to civilization, as it were. I thought about getting these salmon, that's right. Not like super high on my list of things to do at the moment. Apparently, I should be able to like pick ingredients from horseback, they said. Maybe not. That's why I need to go through this horse mod and see what all changed. It's supposed to be things like horseback combat, picking ingredients, interacting with people, all that kind of stuff from horseback. So we need to see how that works. Another wolf there, and there's the other two up there. Let's just try to avoid them. Horse is supposed to have more stamina, all that good stuff. Also, I want to know what I got for my 500 gold that I just poured into this horse that I didn't know I was going to have to. But again, I was cold. Alright, bound bow is acquired. I think this is going to be a good place to leave it off. Now that we're here, let's run back up to Windhelm. Just walk inside to the inn, just so we have a, so that we're somewhere not freezing to death out in the cold. Oh no. Who could have done such a thing? All right, and I think that's gonna do it for us tonight. Let us save all our progress. I want to thank y'all for hanging out. Yep, it's gonna quit. Yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. Sorry about the camera issues. Enjoy my substitute camera. Hopefully we'll get that fixed soon. Should be back tomorrow night for some more Skyrim. Yeah. If you missed the D&D session yesterday, we'll be playing 2 Sundays from now. 3:30 Arizona time, 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. And until then, have a good night. We'll see you later.